Good morning, everyone. So it is February the 2nd. Today, 4 years ago, was my first time getting kratom plants, and some of these are some of the first ones that I got. I got 3 plants with the first order: a bumblebee, a roof fat, and a pink vein. And these are the same trees. Later that year, March or April, I got the one that I refer to as Roof Fat H from my friend Hector. Won it in a contest, and then May of that year, I got got one each more of the bumblebee, roof fat, and pink vein, and I got the green Malaysia at that time. And the fall of that year, I had only gotten 5 to root out of probably 60 cuttings that I did, or more, I don't know. But anyway, I sold 3 plants and got the money back that I had put into the orders. And the next year, I learned how to root a little better and tried to make it a little business, and have moved on from there into having 3 greenhouses, and more work than an old man can keep up with sometimes. But things have come along. Even with the pandemic this year, sales have really been slow and down and off and everything else, and it has been a struggle just to keep everything going. And right now, money wise, I'm holding off on any of the pH treatment that I had done, and had the plants really looking good with the pH and everything else that I was doing. But I still got to buy another tank of, well, 2 tanks of gas, and before the end of the month, so I am holding on to what money I have to put gas in the tanks so me and the plants can stay warm. I had already gotten into other things at the same time, but I've had the 2 mulberries here for years and years now, and this year I do hope to root, which both of these are some that I had rooted some years ago, and last summer never did get the time to put any of them down. But you can see with this particular variety here is just extremely loaded, and there's some starting to show up on these. This one is a little later bearing, and a branch here that's got some bigger ones on it, if I can get a shot of it. And got to playing with miracle fruits, which I do love, and have a good crop of flowers coming on. Sometimes at this time of year, don't know how many of them are set if they pollinate at all. Still got 2 of the new Hawaiian red turmeric to take apart here. I think the little frog there has been in that leaf for over a month now. Every time I come in, every morning I see him, her, whatever a frog is. Beetle leaf is looking a little rough, but it's still living. Got way more of it than I needed. The kratoms, I've got quite a few that like to find homes for. I'd like to find homes for most all of them. But some of these over here have gotten so big they're really, really hard to ship. I've had a couple of orders where I was using the large boxes, and I did take my time and kind of forced a few of the bigger ones into some boxes. Got rid of a few that way, but in doing the smaller boxes, I can't get them in. This bougainvillea here is really putting on some new growth, and on some of the buds I can kind of see some little flowers coming on them in the bud, and needs more sunlight to really get the color and all to pop on it. With the shade cover on the greenhouse here, it doesn't get to looking as good as it should. And got new growth coming on the new one here, and I still haven't tried to learn how to pronounce that name. I got to get on the ball and learn how to pronounce the name. This one is from my friend out in Texas, and he gave me we traded for this one. I'm very pleased with it. Doing some more canis lilies, and back there by the miracle fruit I'd got some more gingers. I have a black galanga ordered and a black ginger ordered, and still trying to get a little more variety, diversify a little more, so not totally dependent on the kratom for the income. I want to see if I can get some other things to where I can go up on maybe a Effie site or eBay with some of the plants. The Effie or eBay don't particularly like kratom. They won't let you list it on their sites, and so I don't know if I ever get into that or not. There's so many rules and everything else that you have to follow, and it gets hard for an old man sometimes to keep up. Anyway, that was just it, the celebration of 4 years with kratom. And like I said, I had the trees before I'd ever even tried the powder. I'm glad I kept on with it until I did learn. And when I first saw the name kratom and all that, and people talking about it for pain and all, I thought they were talking about some variety of pot. And then a lady up in Pennsylvania explained to me about what kratom was, and then I looked it up and got books and did some reading and research and found out different, and that I did enjoy using it myself. And this time of year, though, I don't have a lot of new growth, and the leaves are getting really, really tough. Let it go with that for today. Blessings, everyone. Wash your hands. Please wear a mask.